Welcome back to another episode of Inside Visitor Management. Very excited today to have Amish and Vatsal from Visity join me. Thank you both for taking the time.
Hey,
Thanks,
Lee,
Lee,
thank you for having us.
doing this better.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you don't mind, before we jump into the company and that, why don't you just give a quick little background on yourselves, what you've done, where you're at now, the company itself, and then we'll jump into the product. So please, one of you, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Yeah, so my name is Amish Thaker. I'm the co-founder of Visity. I'm an engineer by profession, so a software engineer, so I love coding. One of the things, I keep doing is making new products. Interestingly, after my college education, I stumbled into human resources and operations. And then I ended up doing, managing people, hiring people, sometimes letting them go, operations, revenues. And I did all of that for about 5.5 years, both out of India and in California. And, things were going well. It was all hunky-dory. And I'm like, you know what, let's do something different. I was young back then. I was 5 years younger than what I am right now. So I'm like, hey, let's do something different. So I moved back to India and started a tech company, going back to my engineering roots where I do coding. And we started developing software services and products for our clients. And that's when recently Vatsal and I, bumped into each other. We worked on a particular project for access control and visitor management. And that is how, we loved working with each other and ended up creating this company. So yeah, that's probably it.
Very nice. And Vatsal, what's your background?
Cool. So, hey guys, I'm Vatsal Maniar. I'm a co-founder of Visity. So I'm actually recently passed out from college. I'm electronics and communication engineer from Gujarat. My university is basically in Gujarat. So I did my engineering. Then I started my company in my last sem, which was focusing on IoT products and creating small single board computers. So we did that for 3 years, and I and Amish both used to sit in one similar co-working space. So then we bumped into each other and we started working on a visitor management product for our client. And then things worked out and we started Visity. So yeah, basically we both are engineers by profession and by qualification, but yeah, startup founders after all.
Very nice. And so the main premise, so it's a visitor management system, like you said. If you could, can you give me a little bit of insight into what's different with your product, what you're trying to solve, the use case, and if you would, and what markets it serves?
Sure. So, hey, I'll just start and then you can, add whatever points you want.
Yeah,
is that okay? Yeah. So, Lee, honestly, this wasn't planned. It wasn't like that we had this grand plan of starting a company. Honestly, we were working out of a co-working space, and we had 150, 200 people working out there, and there was no access control system. So honestly, we were just trying to solve our problem. We are like, hey, this really doesn't make sense. Let's just create a small prototype. Let's create a product for these guys. And personally, I've always found it annoying. Anytime we go to someone's office, we go to the doctor's office, anywhere at the front desk, at the lobby, you have to sign in on the clipboard or the sign-in sheet. And I always found that process really annoying. And I don't have very good handwriting, so that added, to the misery. So we pitched this idea to the management of our co-working space, and they're like, hey, this makes a lot of sense, but can you also do visitor management and employee attendance? Because we had a lot of people working out there. And that is how, we created this product, which has visitor management and employee attendance integrated into the same product. So this is one thing which not a lot of existing products have. They are in silos only for visitor management. But we've got both of these aspects integrated. And, as more and more people started using it, you have people coming over to the office and they're like, hey, that system out there is pretty cool. I just scanned a QR code and the door opened. That's fancy. No card, no nothing. I'm like, yeah, we made it. And people really wanted it. So that's where, we started having a discussion on like, can we, like we did this for fun, but hey, people want to use this. And that is how we got together, and Visity, turned out to be a product.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as rightly Amish said that we started this like an accident. So we were working on something else and we bumped into visitor management, and then we did some research online, and we took a surveys here and there, that we found out like so many people in India are looking for such solution, but they are facing so many issues, right? So they are getting all the solutions from US and other countries, and there are multiple solutions in India as well, but they are costly, they are not that efficient, and we don't say, but we are like we can do check-ins in like under 10 seconds, like completely contactless. So we saw that opportunity, and we tapped that opportunity, that let's create a system which a MSME or a smaller market can be benefited out of it, because each and every companies are focusing on enterprise clients, because there is, I mean, companies can make money from enterprises, but we saw that we have to go to the mass. We have to cater those companies who wants to implement some rock solid digital softwares in their companies, but they don't have funds to use a enterprise software. So we saw that, and we are doing enterprise customers, but we are highly focusing on MSMEs. So that's how we differentiate ourselves from the market perspective. And yeah, so the product is very cool. So our visitor is completely, yeah. So Amish is showing the visitor pass. So each and every visitor can get the visitor pass via link or a WhatsApp. So they don't need to install or download any mobile applications. So they can do check-in very simple without any applications.
Question on that. So did you build it with an integration into WhatsApp, or is it built within WhatsApp? Because I know WhatsApp has the opportunity to do both.
Yeah.
So how did you build it?
No, that's a great question. So, this is a screen inside my application. When I click on the share now button, so I just clicked on share now, and I don't know if it's clear on the screen or not, but
I can see it.
You can share it. Yeah, you can share it with any platform. It can be WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Instagram, email, whatever you have, whatever works. So, if I hit on WhatsApp, it's going to open my WhatsApp and I can share it with Lee. If I click on LinkedIn, I can, share it with someone over LinkedIn Messenger. So yeah, the best part. So two things I would like to add here, in addition to what Vatsal said. It's a QR code, so I don't have to convey, I don't have to touch anywhere. It's contactless. I just scan this QR code at the front desk and my check-in is done. And the visitor does not need to install an application. So a lot of the existing products, you require the visitor to download something, and then they have some sort of an access. But with Visity, you can share it over email, WhatsApp, what have you, and you're good to go.
Yeah, so talk to me a little bit about, so you're going after the small to medium-sized business that you said, primarily in India, or are you going outside of India?
Currently, we are operating in India.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are.
Please, Amish, go on.
Yeah, no. So, because we are based out of India and we started out from here, we've just been doing this for a few months now. So we are tapping into the Indian market right now, but this is a global product. I mean, anywhere you go on planet Earth, any office you go in planet Earth, they have a front desk with a sign-in sheet. So we are looking to tap into the global market. In the next 3 to 4 months, we keep adding a lot of features which are relevant to certain markets. For example, WhatsApp is not a lot of people use WhatsApp in different countries. Maybe in the US, they are more used to using emails. So we are making those necessary changes. And then we are tapping into the global market for sure.
Yeah, plus for global market, we are also trying to ensure all the security aspects like
Yeah.
privacy aspects. So we are also like in a process of taking GDPR compliant and all the necessary approvals for US regulations, like any other certifications which required to tap into US markets. So we are taking care of that also. So once,
Yeah.
as Amish rightly mentioned, that we are going to launch our product in like Europe and US after some time. So we are making and taking all the necessary precautions and all the tech changes which we might require to get into such markets.
Wonderful. So if people want to find out more information, where's the best place to do that?
Just check
So-
out the website,
Yeah.
www.visity.app, VISITY. Check out the website. You have all the information out there. Definitely connect with us on LinkedIn. We would love to, connect with potential customers. And because the reason I mention about connecting over LinkedIn or writing an email to us is because it is so important. I mean, we've been doing this for a few months now. It is so important to listen to customers because we really want to interact with our prospective customers and try to understand what exactly their pain points are, and if we are what new features we can incorporate to tap into those problems.
That's wonderful. Okay. So, well, great. I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to introduce to at least our network, your product and what you all are working on.
Sure.
I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah.
I know especially it's trying times currently right now, but good products and good people, you seem to find a way to get it done. And so the India market, especially in the small to medium-sized business, as you said, somewhat underserved. So be exciting to see what you all can do. So thank you for taking the time. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Lee.
Lee,
Thank you so
for
much for having
us.
us.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a wonderful opportunity for us also. Thank you so much.
Thank you.